Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're diving into bread, and I believe it has an honest shot of hitting a high mark on this bull run. This isn't just wishful thinking. It has some serious substance, whether you like it or not. It's catching fire, and especially with its cult-like following and strong meme coin appeal. So when it comes to bread, what's the real power of bread? What's behind it? And I believe it's community-driven success. As I've said this before, meme coins thrive on one thing above all: a dedicated cult-like following that sticks with it through thick and thin, through every dip and peak. And this is something Murad specified in his speech on meme coins. Bread isn't just a token, it's a movement. It's got the loyalty and grassroots growth you don't often see on every meme coin. Just look on Twitter. So if we look on Twitter, every single tweet, every retweet, every meme, a fan that posts, it shows there's real excitement around this project. And this is why Murad points to meme coins as the evolution of crypto hype. People don't want more boring tech promises. I believe the majority of people in crypto are not here for the tech. Nobody cares about the tech. People care about making money. They like a sense of belonging, community, something cool, something hype. And this is what bread delivers. They want excitement, bread delivers. So going back to the chart. So here's the kicker. Bread has a much smaller share in insider hands. If we actually look at the top holders, they own about almost 25% of the supply. Remaining holders have about 75%, which isn't bad. Honestly, most projects have venture capitalists and insiders waiting to dump their bags. And believe me, the moment they have a pre-sale, the moment it launches, and even when people go back and buy after a 90% dip, these venture capitalists are already 50x, 100x on their money. While everybody else is thinking, oh, this is a great price, this is a dip, and they're still buying at a massive loss. They just don't know it yet. So, Bread's lack of massive insider control is a huge plus in my book. Now, unlike traditional tech tokens, where the community ends up being exit liquidity, bread actually gives retail investors more breathing room. This is why I like it. It's sort of a clean slate where the people buying and holding now are in it because they believe in the project, not because they're looking to cash out on day one. And then again, as I said in one of my previous videos, I know there's a lot of controversy with Crash. I'm not going to really get into it today, but even if you bought late after he shared, most of the people that bought bread from the beginning, they are likely still in profit. Worst case scenario, maybe about break even. Last time I checked, half of all the wallets, half of all the holders on bread are in profit. And I'll make a video on that later on. And honestly, that's always a good sign. So, honestly, I believe bread is going to hit $2 during this bull run. This is my clear price target. And it honestly gives the community something to rally behind. And I know $2 might sound ambitious, but it's far from impossible in the current climate. And this is not, I'm not talking about a random moonshot. $2 gives bread a substantial market cap that isn't over the top. So in my book, it's like a rallying cry for investors. And who doesn't love a solid goal? Plus, going back to Murad's video, he noted that meme coins can go further because of community backing. And we are seeing that with bread. Why do I believe that? Because it's poised for liquidity on Base. Since this one is the main meme coin on Base, we can go on the Base blockchain by volume, and what do we see? Brett's right there, driving a lot of the volume. Okay? So, it's going to benefit from a significant portion of the liquidity from this ecosystem. People will go to the number one meme coin on Base. So when people look on Base, they look for the icon, the homegrown token to stand behind, because, you know, Base doesn't have its own token. Okay? So they're going to look to put their money somewhere. And if they want to speculate on the growth of the Base ecosystem, they're likely going to go into Brett. Okay? When it comes to meme coins, that's where they'll go. It's the logical choice. And Brett has already taken that prime position. So it's not just a popular choice, it's a logical choice. Now, when it comes to Base chain and new potential, Brett is on the Base network, which is getting a lot of attention right now. And being the first major meme coin on a network like Base gives it an edge in visibility. And honestly, the first movers in a new space often gain the most traction because they capture the curiosity of investors. And Brett is well positioned here as a pioneer. And let me say something else. If we actually go and compare Solana's meme coins, which are tens of thousands, Brett ecosystem doesn't have a lot of competition for meme coins. So Brett is well positioned. Yes, they have some smaller players like Mr. Migos, many others. I'm running a blank right now, but it has a few meme coins that will compete against it, but it's not overcrowded like it is on Solana. Okay? So it's well positioned to be a pioneer. And meme coins, at the end of the day, honestly, they bring back fun to crypto. People are tired of fancy tech jargon, pump and dump schemes, and long promises that go nowhere. Murad made a great point that meme coins address what retail investors actually want: a sense of fun, belonging, and yes, the potential for profit. And Brett is capitalizing on that to become a long-standing meme coin. And back to my previous video on Bull, this is my main point. If you want to speculate on meme coins, why not speculate on the top meme coins on every chain? Okay, you know, people are going to be looking at Dogecoin. They're going to be looking at Shiba Inu. Yes, they're very far gone, but there's still a little bit of room to growth for most of the investors that want a lot of safety net on there. Even the original Pepe, they're going to look on Bull, on Tron. They're going to look on Brett for the Base network. They're going to look at tokens like Ponky on Solana. Even one of the newer ones like GOAT, you know, if it manages to survive and it's not just short-term hype. This is what I'm trying to say. You want to honestly set yourself up for success by speculating on the main meme coins on every ecosystem. Okay? Again, do your own research. But this is what I believe. So from the current level right now, Brett is sitting at a $900 million market cap. So for it to get to $2, we're basically talking about a 22.2x for us to get us there. And it will give us a price of about $2, a little bit over that. So if today you were to buy, let's say, 50,000 tokens, Brett right now, it will cost you about $4.56K, $4,500 USD. And if we're actually talking about a $2 price, well, guess what? You just made $100,000. Now, will that change your life? For some people, it might. But then again, you're not betting everything on Brett. This is my main point. Nothing I ever talk about on this channel, any meme coin I say, and it's not for you to go and ape into every single token. There's no paid shills here. I just talk about tokens I find interesting. So think about everything I say here critically. As always, do your own research. Okay? But honestly, I believe you're going to miss out on this. Don't get caught up in the noise of thinking, oh, it's full of insiders, blah, blah, blah. The proof is in the pudding. If you can actually potentially make gains on this, why wouldn't you take a look at it? So, again, there you have it. Brett isn't just any meme coin. With a strong community backing, my target is honestly $2. Unique positioning on the base network. No massive insider bags that I can see that are waiting to dump. And the ability to draw in liquidity from its ecosystem. Brett has the ingredients to potentially become a meme legend. And if you're tired of being exit liquidity and you want to be part of something that's really growing, maybe it's time to take a second look at Brett. So I would take it a little bit more seriously. Or, as seriously as we can take a meme coin. That's what I have for you today. I actually hope you got some value. Think about this critically. Nothing I ever say here is financial advice. But, again, if you can see this as clearly as I can, you'll get your own conclusions. So, I hope you got some value. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.